Hi everyone, welcome to STEAM this week. We are making mazes this week, so you just need a few items that you can usually find around your house. So let's get started. Alright, so you just need a few supplies this week. Some straws, sticks will work, anything really. Straws are usually what's found around the house. Some scissors. Something about the straws is they're easy to cut. So you want something that you're going to be able to cut. I just have this tape to fix my box. You need some sort of a shoebox lid, works perfect, but anything really that's a flat piece of cardboard will work because you can always add edges with straws. But I have the tape just to fix my edges here. You can also use the tape to secure your straws a little bit better when we put them down. The markers are optional. You can color in your mazes if you want to add some different patterns or finish lines. The pencil I actually used to create my maze. So I drew my maze out on a piece of paper, or you could draw it out on your box lid. But that's going to be your first step. And then for glue, I'm going to be using hot glue today. But you can use Elmer's glue, which just takes a little bit longer to dry, which is totally fine. And you can also use pretty much any kind of glue. I'm sure wood glue would work. If you just have tape, you can even use just tape. So that's all you need to get started on this one. So this was a prep I've already done. So if you guys just start by drawing out your mazes, you can do them any way, but it's a fun way to get creative with this and to really think about your path. So I started here. And it's nice to make some dead ends. One thing you want to make sure, whatever ball you're using, I decided to use this puffy ball, but you can use a piece of wadded up paper or marble if you have one. Just make sure that your path, once you have your maze path, it's going to be thick enough for your ball to get down any of the paths. So just keep that in mind. So start and end and a finish and a start. And yeah, then get started. So your first step on this one, after you've drawn your maze, is to actually cut your straws to be the same size, the right size for each of your lines. So for instance, this one, I'm going to line it up with this one. If you have a marker for this, that would be helpful. You can just do a little mark so you know where to cut. I'm just going to do it like this. I'll cut it, and then I have my line right here. So you're going to do that for the rest of all the lines. You want to do a different straw for each line, and you can just cut them. Alright, so I finished cutting out all my straws, and I lined them up with each of the lines that I had drawn earlier. I haven't glued them yet. I'm actually going to put my whole paper inside my box top, and then I'm going to glue my straws onto each of my lines, just so I know where they're supposed to go. And that's going to be your next step. So make sure when you're gluing, sometimes the straws are thicker than your line, so you think that your ball will make it through, and they get a little bit thinner as you've got the thicker straws. So just make sure that it will fit through everywhere. If you need to make adjustments, that's why we did it in pencil. So just erase the lines or just move the straws around. Don't worry about it. This is where you're going to be a little bit creative, have a little bit of fun. When we've done it before, some people have added obstacles like a little jump or an ending landing pad, like something like this, for it to land on top of. But it's up to you. Be creative, have fun, and your next step is just to put it into your box top. Alright, so I went over all my lines. Some of them I had to move, as you can see. You can see some of the old lines. So I could erase that, or I could leave it. And then this is where your markers come in. You can add some different patterns or designs, whatever you want. I did realize I need, my box a little wider, so I need some borders along the bottom here and along the top. So I'm going to add those border straws in, but I'm going to make sure I leave a little place out for my end and my start line. And it's always nice to add just to write in there. Start, finish, so you know where you're going to go with that. Alright, so I added my borders in and I put a start and finish in. I could go back and erase some of my lines. I might do that, and I might add some decorations in there. But this is all you really need to do your maze. And now you just need some sort of ball. You can put it at the start and you just kind of roll it through. Alright, so you're all finished with your maze. You've got the borders on there. I put a start and finish on mine. So I put my ball on the start line, and you can just kind of use any ball you like, and you're just trying to solve your maze now. So you just, make your ball roll through. If you have a marble, that works really well. But yeah, any kind of ball will work. And you just try to get to your finish line. A ball that doesn't go over the lines is best. So I think a marble would work best if you have these small straws like me. Alright, good job.